Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Gorham.
I thought it was going to be the end, but it was only the beginning.
Oh,
Mikey, one of our favorite locals, he got locked up. Not really, but like
no.
in a padded room, kind of.
A padded room.
Yeah, I'm talking about the poop squash. Andy.
The banana bear show raised his cooking. Hell yeah. The banana bear show. Banana bear showing the sick in the dumb world. Laughing at them cause we want the smoke. The banana bear show.
Mikey.
What?
We got new t-shirts.
We do.
Yeah. So it's one of our pillars of the
Yeah.
Banana Bear Show. Um, some people think this is AI drawings. I don't know why they're saying that. These are freshly made designs, um, made by multiple things. So suck it if you think it's AI.
It is what it
Along with
is.
along with a bunch of other designs, like this one I'm wearing here.
Yeah.
Where Mikey thought it's like some like bad thing with Japan, and then
I
Mikey's
mean,
wearing a propaganda bear.
yeah. I mean, it's
Eh,
just two bears running away from a giant explosion, and it has Japanese writing. I don't know. I'm very uncultured, I guess. Uncultured swine.
Okay, American, dirty American.
Drinking
Uh,
my Mountain Dew.
drink, oh yeah, because I had one. We had one comment saying like, "Oh, you guys look like moderators for Discord
Oh yeah.
or Reddit or something like that." Okay, cool. Let's go ahead
I'm
and
fine
field.
with that.
Uh, so Mikey, uh, we reported kind of on our community thing
Yeah.
that Eddie Ditch gave a survey, like a 5-star review for a new hospital. However, this hospital is different from other hospitals. And let's just get into the video. This is from
Okay.
Andy Ditch, is one of the best archive people, Baby Andy. Um, so yeah, let's take a look at this.
Update, my aide is help to do toilet routine. And help me with my diapers and hygiene. Also she helped me with my routine board. They look out for my safety. Definitely not as bad as people say it is.
Disagree.
The best thing is I have help here. I have no emotional issues. They explain things very well for me to run easily. I am here because the long wait for a group home. It's in my best interest because I run away so they have the doors locked. The best thing is I don't have anxiety. No sensory issues like in hospital. The best part is my nurse helped me with my board, you see. This is awesome, my friends. I want to keep doing this because it makes me so happy.
So that's the board.
So just FYI also, he said the part he didn't read, his dad brings him diapers. So if he says another thing about his father, about how he doesn't help him, he does to an
But
extent.
Mikey, the funny thing about this is this this hospital is a lock hospital. Like
Yes.
so it's an insane asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are we sure about that, or is it just a locked?
It's a hospital that they do not allow you to leave.
So it's a secure floor.
No, well,
Is the whole hospital like that?
this one is.
Okay.
It's for people with uh, 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 that need to get treatment, all this stuff, but it's a locked door. That means
Okay.
you can't just leave.
Right.
And Annie's like so happy, and everyone
Idiot.
is saying like, "Bro, this is like a bad place." And the photos that they were showing like were dirty, like areas, all this stuff. They had horrible reviews, but Andy's having the time of his life. When I saw this monkey, I'm like, "Oh my God, this is another Daniel Larson."
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, like, so when Daniel Larson got like locked up, and currently we don't have any info right now,
Right.
those lol cows had to go to another lol cow. Like you got to get your craving for your
Oh yeah,
madness,
yeah,
right? So what I've been seeing in the comments that we have are like, "Oh, this is my new locale," and it's been Andy.
yeah.
And when I saw that, I'm like, "Oh man, I feel bad for them because now they got to move on again." But also like uh, Daniel Larson and like Andy are not the same. Because one puts stuff in their butt, the other one doesn't.
One takes stuff out of his butt.
Yeah.
Uh, real quick, do you want to talk about the artwork behind you?
Oh, what are you talking about? The Banana Bear Republic?
Yeah,
Yeah, this was fan art.
it was.
Yeah. So who made this, Mikey?
I will display it. Because I just know the email. I have to find the comment that it was displayed on, but I will display the comments displayed right now. Thank you for the art.
Any artwork you guys give us that isn't like porn, I'll put it background.
Yeah. Also,
hell,
you can send it.
Maybe a t-shirt. I don't know. I like this.
You can send it to bbsrequests@gmail.com.
And that doesn't mean what you think it means.
What?
Oh, you said BBS. I thought you meant something else.
No. Banana Bear Show, because I don't want people to type out Banana Bear Show all the time. Just BBS.
No, I know. I was making a joke about, big black.
So rude.
By the way, how do you think this do you think you realize real quick that he's in a place where he can't demand things?
I don't know. Like, part of me, because you're saying that he was happy, I can see how he'd be happy, people doing stuff for him, especially since he has a fetish with the whole diaper thing. You know, I think, that kind of part of his brain would override any kind of being safe, because it has before.
Yeah, like Mikey. He's in heaven, right?
One would think.
I'm trying to remain calm as much as possible, not allow them the emotional response that they're trying to look for. They're trying to ignore me instead of work things out with me, and I don't want to be here. They kept on closing the door on me, so YouTube knows. The nurse pushed me. I hurt my back because of that. And I'm waiting for the police to show up for my police report. They're not allowed to keep me here because I made a complaint with the New York Justice Center. This is a medical rehab, and they're not allowed to just not allow me leave. I made a complaint with the Justice Center, and they're actually investigating it and forwarding it to the Department of Health. They're misdiagnosing me, and they're if you hear, they're laughing because you didn't get your way type bullshit. We're going to play baby games here, and I'm going to just have reports on it. And I'm sorry, but this is bullshit. I don't feel safe here. I want to be transferred to a different facility now.
It only took a couple of days for him to find something,
Of course.
or realize that baby Andy ain't gonna get his way.
Yeah, thank goodness.
It's funny because like, little part of me is like happy, like he realizes how fucked he is.
Yeah.
So it's more entertaining. A little other part of me is like, wow, how many times is he gonna say autism in this?
And I'll keep my teddy bear and shit in the garbage because they say I don't have autism. And they can keep my diapers. I ain't wearing them. Hey, this actually sucks. If I pull a fire alarm, that's a crime. I'm scared of them here now.
Oh,
You guys
now,
are right about
now, did you hear that part?
Yep.
They were telling him to pull the fire alarm. This little cow isn't a complete idiot.
Yeah.
That's why I know Andy is faking most of the time, because unlike Daniel Larson, where he just pulled it, this guy's like, no, that's against the law.
Yeah,
this place.
he's able to
Every
rationalize.
single one of you guys were actually
And he's supposed to be dumb, right?
Yeah.
Which I have another video that's going to fucking blow your mind.
right about this fucking quacked place. We need to be on the same page, not work against each other. They're working against. Wanting to work against me. They wanted to say that ACMC records are right. I guess I don't have back issues. I don't have any shoulder issues, according to these idiots. I don't have any communication challenges. I'm good. And also, guys, if they put me in a diaper, I will complain about that because I don't want to be in diapers. I want them to help me with my toilet routine because I don't want them to wash me or baby me.
That goes against everything in the last video we had, which has
Yeah.
that great thumbnail that I made.
Yep.
It must have been AI too, Mike.
So is he saying he doesn't want? I mean, obviously he's saying he doesn't want diapers, but is it because of something that happened, or is it
No,
just
he's just complaining
oh
because he puts the whole diaper and autism thing so together. He's like, well, if I don't have autism, I don't need diapers, so don't put me in a diaper. But like that's his whole thing. And like I said, there's another video we're gonna watch that I found with it, which just blows my mind, Mikey.
I'm an adult.
Huh.
They shouldn't do that to me. And it's my choice to have a toilet routine. And if I wet my bed and have skin rashes, it would be mistreatment of a patient. Please, the ticking is bothering my ears, and I like to speak with Ashley. But you say I don't have autism. I would like to please be discharged. Can I be discharged? As I have a right to be discharged, you can't hold me here. So YouTube knows that I'm being mistreated because I have autism. So I'm being mistreated because I have autism, you're saying. I would like to please be discharged.
I've worked at the at a medical facility, and that's a bad sign whenever you're put at the nurses station, because if people didn't know, that is the nurses station. That is where all the nurses sit and do their paperwork. That's a bad sign that they put him right there because they're afraid he's going to go do something, pester other patients, do something stupid. So they put him there to babysit him without having to be at his room all the time. So I feel sorry for those nurses.
Oh, you will.
And you're mistreating me because I have autism spectrum disorder and I have the communication challenges, and you're using that against me to say that I don't have autism.
I fucking hate it. Like, another thing I've been noticing, because you guys commenting, we read all the comments.
Yes.
Other than Cyrax, and it's funny because a lot of people think he's worse than Cyrax. They get so angry.
Yep.
With the fact that he keeps bringing up autism.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, that's not the fucking same thing. And I agree with you guys. 100%. I would be pissed off too. And I don't think Andy realizes that he's casting a fire that's gonna burn him, like, at least on like who he is as a person. You become more of a lolcow. You're less of a human being in a lot of people's eyes, and they're gonna want to see justice.
Mm-hmm.
Can I please be discharged? Because you cannot hold me here.
That guy must have just took a big shit that just wallowed over
there. So YouTube knows that they're denying me my discharge and denying me my right to choose, because they say I have a personality disorder, and if they put me a diaper on me, I was filed sexual harassment charges because I have autism, which is why I wear diapers.
And they're just like, please go away.
And I'm not allowed to leave because they're saying that I can't because I don't have capacity. Well, if I have a personality disorder, well, then I have capacity. But they don't want to accept the records from my neurology report. And you know, if I didn't take my Memantidine, it could have been a lot worse because I don't understand things. And guess what? I'm going to refuse my Memantidine. I'm going to refuse everything as they say I don't need it.
Good for you.
I ripped up my diaper.
Mikey, you shouldn't, like, a crazy guy, which we all assume he does have something wrong with him.
Yeah. It's called stupidity.
No, I don't think he's
no.
Like I said,
it's more.
I think fucking Andy's super smart.
Yeah.
And like I said, I have a video here that's going to prove my theory. But just he's realizing he's not in control.
And throughout my sensory stuff because they said I don't need it.
Oh, there's a whole lot of people beside us.
So I'm going to have this on tape, and I'm going to get my shoes on, and...
Are those needles in the floor?
They think
I think he just took the trash can and just dumped it on the floor.
I don't have any rights.
Okay.
I don't think it's needles though.
Yeah.
They say I don't have autism, so let's try it. They're discriminating against me because of they don't want to accept my diagnosis and needs.
Why is he doing that?
Because he's the native.
So everybody knows that if you're working for ECMC or a friend of ECMC or medical staff, from ECMC would be likely looked into because they're now looking into that shit. Just like the law enforcement has been filed against the Attorney General that is failing. This facility says I have personality disorders, and I do not. Dr. Yates.
I love the fact that he knows better, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about him because I made the complaint about him. He's my medical doctor.
If you listen to him, so whenever he's doing the baby talk thing, like the true like short sentences and stuff like that, he's pretty passable with the way his cadence and stuff goes. But whenever he tries to be more articulate and explain things, you can almost hear him break out of character. It's like he walks that line, and then sometimes you hear him say stuff correctly almost.
I'll get to why I think he says this. Like I said, I think we broke the puzzle of him.
Yeah.
That it's a fetish. It's this weird thing where he's self-diagnosed and he's not gonna be told otherwise.
Yeah.
And then he just grouped everything else that he thought is wrong with him and just blamed it on his autism.
Yep.
But it's okay because he has autism. And now they're saying he doesn't because I want to say one doctor said maybe he has it and he just latched onto it. All these years.
Discriminate against me because of my communication differences. They don't think I need diapers. They don't think I need help with my hygiene. They don't think I need help with my speech therapy and stuff. They don't think I have problems. Well, then why am I doing this all the time? Why? And I can't.
Because you're ADD.
Can't stop. I can't help it. Why does my neurologist say I need this? Why does my urologist say I need this? Why is my endocrinologist saying I need this? Do you see my point here? I don't want to give in to these clowns. I want help. Most of them like that. And take a look at the garbage can. And by the way, because they're failing to recognize that I have autism, and I'm not wearing a diaper, and I'm not trying to prove anybody wrong.
CONUS SPCMCD number 1183.
And let's take a look at the bathroom here.
Oh, those are swabs in the floor.
I'm going to make another health hazard because I'm
Mouth
wearing
swabs.
diapers. And because I'm in diapers, because of my autism,
It's funny because the bathroom is like clean.
I cannot feel the urge, is why I have a sensory processing issue confirmed by standardized testing. Yeah, they never cleaned the bathroom. And it's
Looks fine, dummy.
relatively clean compared to the pictures that were posted on the line. So I have the sheriffs here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm the
Those
victim,
nurses are having a wonderful day.
and
I'm pretty sure this is Nurses
and I
Week,
have
too.
The conversation on YouTube.
Because you can see the banner up at the top.
And I would like to be seen. I would like to be transferred to a hospital to be looked at for my back. And I want
My back.
He's just talking about.
Yeah, same thing over and over again.
Thank you, baby Andy, for speaking to this.
Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
I would like to please get transferred to a hospital to get looked at for my back, and I do not want to come back here.
Okay. Well, that's not up to me if you come back here or not.
I do not feel safe here. I want to be seen for my back. They're denying me my Tylenol.
I would hate having to stand there and listen to this.
But these people
That's their job, though.
who think I don't have that.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't have much control over
yeah.
No, you don't. You don't. But I have a discrimination case, and I have cannot just push an individual.
So the only thing I can really do, I mean, I could call you an ambulance, but they might evaluate you here.
I don't want to be evaluated here.
I'm just telling you.
I have a right to choose, and I'm making that choice, please.
No, you don't.
I'm going to a different hospital, or I will walk.
It's like he can't make up his fucking mind. He wants to be babied like his dad was. Remember, being washed and all that stuff. And now he's over here, and now he's not in control. Now he wants to have control. So he's like, I don't want to be in diapers. I don't want to do this. I want to leave here.
He wants to be babied in the exact way he wants to be babied, and he wants nobody to put up a fight.
And he wants control of it too. But Andy, if you like one or the other, are you that like desperate for, oh, I need help. You don't help me, you're abusing me. Like,
out of here.
Well, you can't leave the facility.
I will. Because I'm going to the hospital. I don't want to stay here, please.
Well, you know, if once you leave the hospital, they're probably gonna send you back here.
I'm not coming back here. I don't want to be here.
How did you end up here? What happened that they brought you here?
I'm
My
interested
back.
in that.
I just told you that.
Okay.
But what
My
happened? You
insurance called me today to say that it was approved for my back.
This rehab center?
Yes.
Okay. So is it possible your back is just bothering you from that injury, you think?
No, from the issues today, it's got worse. I like to be seen, please.
Okay.
Are you denying me my medical right?
I'm not denying you anything,
Then call an ambulance,
but
please.
I'm also not a nurse. And
Then please allow me to be seen by a doctor, please. Treated me and they pushed me.
isn't helping anything.
But I would like to please
I
go.
understand. I'm trying to figure it out, but you standing here yelling is going to delay the process.
Okay, while you're figuring this out, I'm going to go put this on YouTube, the conversation where I was pushed.
Just so you know, I'm going to go ahead and cancel your
And I
appointment.
do not want to be in this facility. I am recording you guys. You're denying me my right to be seen because I was assaulted by a staff member. And I have a witness. Her name is Mary.
And I'm just going to put here that you're no longer, wish to be seen. Because
You're denying me medical care.
But the doctors here are not accepting it.
Yeah, you are. You're denying my diagnosis.
Oh, that is so
disability.
freaking annoying.
No, you are. Restrictive request to go to the hospital. You're going to try.
He's playing it on his stupid little pad thing
Yeah.
and then talking over it.
yeah.
Oh, it's infuriating. Like,
For
knowing
someone
a
that has-
grown man.
For somebody that has sensory issues, it's kind of weird that he does that.
Yeah, that's
say that-
perfect.
Because us normal people are like, dude, this is bothering us.
Yes.
He's like, I don't know what you talk about.
The doctors so I don't have to go. You're trying to say that I can't go and I'm not coming back here. I don't have to come back here. Oh, by the way, you want to know something? The person in here, his name was Dan. He was mistreated too. And I have that on recording this.
That poor guy sitting in the chair. He's just like, I wish this guy would shut up.
I want to say, baby Andy put something on his community tab asking like what it was him or it was Poop Squash 2.0.
Yeah.
What is your favorite side character? And everybody said the side guy.
That's perfect.
I've been recording all along. And I witnessed how you guys mistreated him that caused him behavior issues. And I'm aware that this place has a long history of mistreating people. Awesome, that would discharge me within 15 minutes. Awesome.
Alright, why don't you take that and go hang out?
Awesome. Awesome job. I love that. I will be right on out. I'm not a threat to myself or others, so I'll be discharged within a few minutes.
I just walk out into the road
Awesome.
because I'm stupid.
Awesome. Don't have capacity, you can't.
Please
I'll
make
be
him
right
clean up
out,
his
and I
crapping
don't have to
room.
stay there. I don't want to be treated in this facility anymore. Just because I have a communication challenge, they're denying me medical care.
See,
Hey-
he dropped
Hey,
it.
officer, can I have the
That accent,
nurse
he dropped it.
arrested, please?
He wants the nurse that shoved him to get arrested.
Why? Why not?
You have no evidence.
Oh, he does, but it's audio,
Yeah, no evidence.
which you can't use.
CONUS
Why is the reason?
SPCMCD number 1000.
What's for evidence? So, I'm being. So hang on, let me ask. So officer, I made it up. I'm delusional. Oh no! If I made it up, you said.
I'm done arguing with you. We're getting an ambulance here to take you to the
I would
Arrest
like
him,
to please
arrest him,
file
arrest him.
charges because I was pushed.
Please.
Please? Why? Because I'm mentally ill and the mentally ill doesn't get that right?
I did not say that.
No, you are saying that. I have evidence that she did that. Can I have your lieutenant for a grievance?
You can call the sheriff's office and file a complaint if you'd like.
Dude, like he is. What are they called? The amendment auditors?
Yeah, the freaking
But
people that pull out their phones and like, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like that, but Andy.
So there's a program where we
Okay, what's that number?
438-3393.
Yes, I'm in the ambulance, so YouTube knows. By the way, there's no sheriff behind me. On the 945 papers or 941, a sheriff has to be with the ambulance crew by New York State law. Am I right about that?
I'm not well versed in that section of the law.
I know it's in the mental legal hygiene law. We can look it up if you want to look it up together, or I can just recite it.
Nobody
word for
cares.
word. That's my gift for my autism. By the way,
Freaking
that
nobody
I
cares.
have. I can repeat things that I don't fully understand. What's your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris. My name.
He can repeat things.
because of his autism. He says he's like, oh, which is not okay. I'm ADHD.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. Okay.
Yeah.
These are things that, like, if you guys don't know, dyslexia, you get like a superpower. That means you're good at other things like math. Like, I'm really good at math.
Yeah.
ADHD, I fidget around, but I'm not like, or rocking back and forth like he is. Yeah. So like, I'm not autistic. So I did hear like autism or like Asperger's or something around those natures, that you succeed in other things because like your mind is kind of chemically balanced different. He thinks because he could recite things that he saw and repeat them, it's because of this autism. That is not the case.
No, it's because you have a human brain, idiot.
Yeah, like I can recite things that I saw. That's called memory.
Andy. On 945 or 941, it's technically like a arrest. There has to be a sheriff that has to be a part of this transfer. It's not only for your safety, but also mine, if you know what I mean. And no, I'm not threatening you guys or anyone. I feel that the reason why they put me on 945, Chris, is because they're trying to intimidate me. And I feel like they're intimidating me because of my developmental disability.
God damn, he should shut up. Anyway, he's out of that facility. Mikey, you want to see some more shit that will piss you off?
No.
You abuse me. You won't listen to the medical doctors,
This is from-
Dad.
This is from Andrew Ditch Vlogs.
You call me. You know,
So this is Andy's point of view and Joe, his brothers.
Okay.
They're both taping this.
I think he really wants us to fucking slug him. I made throughout my diapers to make you happy.
Do it. Do
Excuse
it.
me.
Do it.
Excuse me.
And everything that goes in the garbage stays in the
Dad,
garbage.
I don't care. You
It's
abuse
not gonna.
So before this, Andy just took his medication and threw it in the garbage, and then threw his teddy bear in the garbage, and like all this stuff because Andy, Dad says that I'm faking.
Not gonna buy any more.
You abuse me.
You abuse me.
This is going on YouTube, Andy.
I don't care. I don't want you to do.
Ooh, that's
hurt me
freaky.
anymore. I'm gonna break
The volume
I
of
don't
it
have
having
it.
two. Whoa.
I don't want to live anymore. You bullying me.
You want to see bullying? Bring back bullying.
You bullied me. The cops allow you to do it to me.
Girl, turn on living room light.
Can you go upstairs, please? I feel cornered.
No,
Corner him.
no.
Please, I want to be left alone. You.
Look.
Dad, I want to be left alone. You're bullying me. Please, I want you to stop.
So he's ripping up his diapers.
I want to get my sneakers, Dad, so I can go run away. Please, I want to get my sneakers since you fucking called me a fucking fake. And you hurt me. I want to get my sneakers, please. I'm calling police as you're not allowing me to get my sneakers. I'm calling the police as you're not allowing me to get my sneakers.
My daddy won't let me get my sneakers.
I'm running away.
Better to do, and you don't.
You call me a fake, Dad.
You are a fake.
I don't know. He's holding me hostage.
You
I'm
bald,
gonna have to go
fat,
upstairs.
Not holding nothing. You're not
freaking-
This is my house. I can do what I want.
Ah,
You cannot tell me what to do.
that's right.
You abused me mentally. And you allowed me to get hurt, Dad. You threw out my teddy bear because you say I don't need it.
You
called
threw
me
it
a
out.
fucking fake. You ripped up my diapers and threw out my medicine because you
You
won't follow
ripped
the
up your
doctors.
diapers.
So,
Freaking jerk.
Mikey, I told you that there's a weird thing that I found.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Andy here, and a couple things that you may not know about me so much. One is I was recently diagnosed with autism by a doctor that I been seeing for a while now.
Where did
This
you
is
find this at?
I found it at Andrew Ditch blog.
Deleted.
Yeah, 2017. This is when somebody told him he had autism, and he's trying to document it.
Autism research.
And he recently just diagnosed me with it. I'm 32 years old and been misdiagnosed with everything other than autism throughout my life. The one thing
So, this doctor told him he had autism,
Uh-huh.
and I think this is the root of everything.
am
Yeah.
creating this video
Listen
for
to how
is
he
because
talks.
I have this person, friend of mine,
He's making eye contact. He doesn't have autism.
who I hope he's considered
Well,
as a friend
I mean,
of mine.
I get what you're saying, but also
He actually tells me I don't have it. People just don't understand autism and what it is. And the one thing
So he's already getting blowback from a friend of his that has autism, saying you don't have autism.
Yeah.
Going to tell you, I still have problems communicating. And you may notice that I have to stop and think about something, my next set of words.
It's funny because this version of Andy, I could see that I could get behind.
Yeah, he's tolerable. He's like
No, but
a normal person.
If you listen to how he talks and
Yeah.
like how empathy he has, like I have autism, but just keep listening.
To actually, try and think here. Oh my God, here I go again. You may not be able to see my hands here, but they're flapping a little bit there when I was talking, when I was getting frustrated with myself there. I don't know if you saw that, but you could probably see my hand go like that.
So, Mikey, if you don't realize during this show, my hands are kind of down here. I do the
Yeah.
same thing because I have ADHD. That's just something.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's funny because like when I was growing up, everyone in my family kind of did that because I have Italian side of myself, and Italians talk with their hands.
Right.
So him saying that is another thing. It's like another check mark that he's saying, "Oh, I have autism because I do this."
Right.
And now you see him like in that bed, he's moving around real fast. It's like he has to emphasize those certain things that aren't keys.
Yeah, every so often, I don't know. I do that every so often when I get frustrated, and that's another sign of autism, is the stimming effect that where you go like this or you rock. I don't really rock that much. The biggest problem I have is the arm flapping and arm movement, and this movement of my fingers or my legs, where I constantly gotta move. Which also could be ADHD as well, but from what I've done,
But dismiss that altogether.
autism.
So we're getting closer.
I am not
We found the
People with
before,
autism-
and
But
we've
but
seen
here's
the
the-
after. Where
Here's
was
the
the
thing,
trigger?
Mikey. Here's the thing. He talks about when he got hit by a car
Right.
already.
Okay.
So that wasn't the trigger that did it.
are not dumb.
I want to say after this video, he just emphasized all those things because they kept saying, no, you don't have autism. So I think in his mind, he's like, I have to act more autistic to get it. And it's just been downhill. And I don't know why he keeps doing it and he didn't revert back.
I did a lot
Because
of
his
research
family's
on
saying
it,
the same thing to
and
him.
Autism does not mean you are dumb, by any means. It means that you are basically have trouble with three issues. Three main issues, so to speak. One of them being where you have trouble with your social communication, such as what I'm doing now, communicating with you. I guess I annoy people by having one-sided conversations, so to speak, where it's only me talking about a particular topic. Like my favorite topic is
That's also ADHD. Me talking about bears randomly. It's not autism.
weather.
Yep.
Studying the weather, forecasting the weather.
And plus him having an interest in peak like that is something with ADHD that is like a superpower you get from it. If you are focusing on one thing, you focus on that one thing in the back of your mind
Hyperfocus.
all the time while other things are happening, and you really want to talk about that stuff because your side focus, your main one that you like focusing on, is there, right?
Mhm.
So that's not autism. Now that could be something with autism. Like I said, I don't have it.
Right.
I have an uncle that he's low functioning autistic. So like this won't even concern in this topic, like to justify those things.
Right.
But like look how he's talking.
Weather.
This
I
was-
mean, yeah.
Anything about weather, tornadoes,
This-
and thunderstorms, and
Whenever I say
hurricanes
he
and-
falls into like he loses the baby talk, this is what I'm hearing. This like I hear him like he still has the was and stuff like that. He still has that speech pattern, but then he doesn't have the over exaggerated was and the baby talk aspect of it.
and snowstorms, blizzards, you name it. I'm right there. But the problem is, even though I like weather, and this comes to another thing, I don't like loud noises, like thunder, loud music. And to be
But he's gone to concerts.
honest with you, my counselor had suggested buying a good pair of headphones, to put on me. I didn't
Like Mikey.
know what kind of headphones she was talking about.
No.
So I bought these here from Walgreens.
Oh no, those are kind of like mine.
These are over the ear headphones.
Those look kinda like
these are not
Cyrex's.
noise cancellation headphones, but
No, Cyrus are like extreme size because of his head.
Oh yeah.
He's so big.
they block out quite a bit of sound, I would say. So I basically did research. I have trouble keeping eye
Did research.
contact with everybody
Uh-huh.
in a conversation, and I have a tendency to talk with my hands sometimes, like I'm showing here.
I mean like most of
Not
America,
to
most
say
of the
that I'm dumb
world.
or anything. When I was in school, I was one of the smartest kids in my school. I went to the school that had for kids where basically behavior problems. And in my
Okay.
school, I would be
Behavior problems, Mikey. The
Yep.
thing that he said he didn't have.
Yep.
the smartest kid in school. So every kid, younger and older, will come to me for learning, the science, the history, even math skills. That would actually help.
So to me that tells me that he got picked on.
Maybe, but I don't think that would cause the fetish to brew
Oh
up.
no, I don't think that, but I'm just saying he's probably a pansy.
Features within weather.
I'm just
When I
getting
was in high
jabs in there
school,
just because I can,
passed
because he
what was
sucks.
called the New York State Regents Math A exam 1.5 years into my schooling, which I was just a sophomore in school. That January, I took the test, and I ended up passing it on the first try.
So he's smart.
Yeah,
Like
self-admitted.
now I could go on and show you the second part of this, but it's showing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, you could go to Andrew Ditch vlog and watch part 1, part 2. But he does mention that he did have a problem wetting his bed. Okay. Which I don't know about you guys, but like that may be kind of like a weird thing for someone in high school to have that
Yeah.
issue still. But that doesn't make you like forget how to poop, like things of that nature, you know?
Oh no, I wet my bed.
and he
I'm
even
gonna
mentioned-
crap in my bed.
He mentions that his a doctor or somebody higher up to get him good nights and say, "Oh, you're diaper man," kind of like not bully him out of it
Right.
because nobody wants to be a baby, but if that like subconsciously he's like, "Oh, maybe I am baby,"
Ugh.
like that shit. So, check out the rest of that video to just it's more proof that Andy's a liar. 2017 Andy, I could have subscribed to
Yeah.
about his weather. I mean, dude, if you have a niche like that, and you're very passionate about like that's cool. But the Andy we have now is horrible.
I mean, even if he would have stayed on this autism research and been objective about it and not went down the route of, oh, I gotta have diapers, I'm pooping my pants. Like if he would have stayed and did an actual like breakdown, this is what I have, this is what I don't have. Because I think that would be good if he had something adjacent to autism or whatever his issue is, like that could help him in a way and be like, oh no, it's not this, it's this.
I just think it's funny because like autism is like they call it a spectrum. You
Yeah.
have a small amount. He has none, they say. None.
You are
right?
not on the spectrum.
You're
sir.
not even you don't have Asperger's, you don't have autism, you don't have any of these like things. You just have other things that are equivalent to some of these small hints that you may have it. You don't though. Big doctor brain people have said this, but he disagrees with it. Even in this thing, he's like, now if you go to a doctor, they say you don't have it, but you think you have it, go to one doctor, go to two, go to five.
Yeah.
Unless they're like absolutely sure that you don't have it. They absolutely say you don't have it. He has to take his own advice. Now, the next video that we're going to watch is something from Cow Wrangler. You remember
hey.
them? I'm going to say them. That group has been kind of made fun of recently from Miss Marty, which we would get to in the Cyrex thing.
Marty.
But I wanted, well, I'll get to it. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
But you know how Cyrex went on to the Locale live show?
Yes.
Well, Cow Wrangler has their own thing, and they started it up a while ago. And before we transmitted into like, we just started talking about Andy when this happened, right?
Right.
So like Andy was on this thing, and then he saw our video, and then he talked about us.
Yeah, he did.
That's how close it was. But I don't know why he agreed to go on her show or his show.
Right,
I'm sorry, his show.
Cow Wrangler, we love you. We just don't know.
All right, everybody.
What pronouns to use? Or
no, it's like they said he.
Oh yeah, he. That's right.
Yeah,
See, I forget. We hadn't talked about you in a while. So Cow Wrangler, you're awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe it depends on what.
No. They're awesome.
Okay.
I have no ill will. I want Cow Wrangler on our show. I want to talk about them because like the thing with White Bowser, all that stuff. They're a cool person.
Yeah.
I just and some stuff got dropped about them in this when they were talking about Andy, and it's funny because I didn't know that Cow Wrangler has autism.
Oh.
Like I wasn't sure about it. Maybe just because the passion that's against the lol cows, maybe you could see that. But
everybody, behave yourselves for 5 minutes.
Oh, hi,
Hello?
Andy.
Hi.
Oh no.
Hi. Well, I didn't really think you were gonna come on tonight.
Yeah, I was running late. I was out with my dad, and then I just got done. So yeah, not MGSU, it's MGSO4, and unfortunately, they did not even pick up a mistake. And either way, it was just a text message. I ended up, being found innocent, and my.
So they talked about, oh, did you try killing your parents? They're like, he's like, no, I got acquitted of it, blah, blah. Only got acquitted of it because he didn't mean to kill them. He was doing a little joke. He wanted to hurt him, though.
Dad recorded a conversation with the detective, and they wanted to get me placement, and unfortunately, they couldn't hold me accountable for something that I didn't do, and my family talked about flu-like symptoms, which made it like very, very, very sad that it actually happened at the born. My dad had somebody poison his coffee.
Somebody.
So I don't know where that happened, or I was just too young, or maybe not even around at that point. So I don't know. And if you heard the conversation that was in My dad talked about that being in the 80s, which is, I was born in 85, so I don't know when exactly it is.
It was dismissed.
Yep.
So there's that one out of the way, whatever. So what about the other stuff, like
Whatever.
you not helping your mother off the ground when she was falling down, or putting the extra hot sauce in the chili that you're feeding to your elderly parents? I'd like to know a little more about that.
Okay. So my mom falls a lot. Okay. I
And
Even though I was when I was in school in middle school or high school, whatever, in my special needs school I was in, the one summer school year, I learned first aid and CPR. Even though I know that, I am not able to
That's
lift
not
somebody
really.
up,
That's
and
wait,
because
wait, okay, wait.
I'm
Stop for a
afraid
minute.
of.
Stop for a minute.
Okay,
Let me clarify this. Did you just say that you don't know how to pick somebody up?
yes, it's because I'm afraid of hurting my mom's back.
that is not CPR. You don't
That's
learn
why.
that.
Your dad knows how to pick her up.
Yes.
Have you not
And
asked your dad to teach you how to pick her up?
Actually, my dad has never had wanted me to do that, to be honest with you, because
It's the way you act
we
is
end up
freaking.
usually calling the fire department if she can't get up on herself. And I have, after having back surgery, I'm not able really to do that. And
Let's get to the juicy stuff, though.
Yeah, it's just making me mad.
do you know what it
So
feels like? If like
You know
And this is why I like Cow Wrangler, because of this.
how I just
I
told you to
know
be quiet? Thank you. So, have you never thought that maybe, just, maybe, if multiple people are saying, hey, there's something wrong and there's something weird here, that maybe there is, in fact, something wrong? And
am
there's
I
records from a doctor saying you enjoy jerking off in your used diapers. So, like,
that was not true, and I'm going to tell you, I had late puberty. I was in the hospital. It was one
He did have surgery because he had a testicle that didn't drop.
hold on.
time.
What? That is not true, but it's one time. Even with one time, that makes it true.
Yeah, but how he explains it doesn't make sense either.
In the bathroom, in the bathtub. You can't have a diaper on in the bathtub.
Yes, you
They
can.
did not accurately report that, and if you look at that report, they also said that was only a one-time thing, and it was not in my diaper. I didn't have my.
they are just trying to do their jobs. And you are
What?
assaulting them. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get rough with you because they know that you're dangerous.
What? What? They make fun of me being diapers? I never heard of a nurse or a provider.
You've spit on them and shoved them.
Mm-hmm.
Shoved them? Where? For
Around
being
my
in
question.
diapers.
Answer my question.
I am asking you your question. Would you like to be made fun of for being in diapers?
Oh my
And how-
god, that is not the
and needing
question that
help?
I'm asking you. You are not giving me an answer. You are jumping around it.
Yes.
Give me an
Well,
answer to my
that's the
question.
issue. That's the issue I have in the hospitals, and they don't help me with with the with what changes, and they don't help me with getting
But you're a grown
the
ass
things,
man.
the services that I need, and I keep being sent from hospital to hospital because when I was
Because nobody wants
homeless,
to deal with your
You're
freaking
literally
idiot
not
ass.
answering my question.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. You're trying to say
No,
that I
I'm
have
fully
these
understanding
behavior
that you're
issues.
dodging my question and trying to say that for some reason
Mm-hmm.
these hospitals aren't helping you, but they would get no benefit from not helping you. You've caused them a history of trouble and issues.
I
And if your
think
needs
when I
were
have a
shown,
lawyer, and I
you're
can talk
interrupting
about
me.
this. I have a lawyer on this, and that's why they've been sued for malpractice.
You're
Okay, I
interrupting
can't
me.
talk about anything further. Probably should not be talking about that because I am in court with that.
Run away.
You're going to court?
I'm taking ECMC and Buffalo General to court, yes, for malpractice.
But they
I
haven't.
wouldn't have a malpractice lawyer for no reason. If I wasn't given the treatment and the care I need, I wouldn't have a lawsuit against them. Sorry.
Except that anyone can sue for malpractice over literally
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, you
Just
can't.
because you've hired a lawyer.
So yes. Cow Wrangler is exactly right. That's why every medical person, CNA, nurse, doctor, they have insurance that is specifically for their line of work. That's why they have it. They have medical insurance. When something happens like this, they can't be attacked personally. They say, okay, medical insurance, cover this. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Multiple people have done this.
That doesn't
Medicare,
mean
my
that you
Medicare.
are
Also, if he points anybody out specifically in any of these trials, that person may get discharged from their job without pay while an investigation happens. It can be with or without pay. Very stupid. It is
I don't think they'll do that with Andy though, because like Andy's already known as a liar.
Well, the thing is, it's in the courts. So if somebody, depending on the hospital at that point, they have policies in place where if you get accused of something, you are automatically put on administrative leave, and with or without pay, depending on the severity of the issue and stuff like this. So I mean, it's up to the hospital at that point. And you know, they have to take this stuff seriously, even if it's from somebody who's not being serious and you can prove as a liar. They have to take this serious every single time. Otherwise, you know, they can get backlash from it. And it's
My
a
Medicare
medical thing.
insurance has also ruled that they had unsafe.
Sorry, that just really pisses me off.
Multiple times.
No, I can tell.
so why aren't you working with your social worker then?
What
And you're
social
saying
worker?
they unsafely discharged you. You're the one who was bursting out of this hospital and shoving them aside to get out when they are trying to help you.
I don't think you're getting the full story. And
I think I'm picking it up, and I'm picking up that you're an idiot.
Well, let me please explain what I go through. They
Yes.
keep changing.
No.
You're autistic, right?
Why does it matter?
You don't. How do you cope with change?
I actually do pretty well because I have coping mechanisms, and I actually manage myself like an adult.
Well, can you help me with what you do?
Be
Because
a
I have
freaking
trouble
adult.
with that. And that's what I'm.
Andrew, I was baffled in the first place when you reached out to my channel because do you know what I specifically look into?
What's that?
I look into predators. I look into people who I think are dangerous. That is what I look into. And yet
And that's kind of freaky. You know why? You know why? You're trying to accuse me as a child predator, but one of the people that's helping me unmask the cyberbullies who go after me said that the only people that go after people who are in diapers and disabled are people who are child predators themselves.
Is he taking a page out of Cyrax's book?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He straight up just watched a
Riskology.
Cyrax video and is like, that's a good thing to say.
Well, I mean, it's one way to really piss off like people that are doing that. Like, okay, like I said, like Cow Wrangler, from what I've seen, because I don't watch them all the time they go on live. I try to catch them on live as much as I can because I think the way their cadence is and how they talk about things, I think is interesting.
Yeah.
And like I said, like this Andy thing happened when we started covering lolcows, right? So I wasn't like super like knowledgeable about what to watch and all that crap, but like you saying this, like, well, you have autism. I don't know if they said they had autism.
Right.
So now you're putting them on the spot and how this person is, you know, because Cow Wrangler is probably a good person. They're like, yeah, and I have coping things, and now he's trying to use that. And now he's deflecting because he's like, Cow Wrangler's like, I look at predators. And he's like, well, I'm not a predator. And I got someone helping with the trolls. They said that people look at predators, all predators.
That's manipulative. That's what that
And that
is.
is disgusting
Well,
and
wait,
disturbing
it's
to
getting
me
better, though.
because if you're into me and I have behaviors that act like a toddler and I'm in diapers, I feel very uncomfortable talking to you. Because I don't think you are somebody who should be on the internet because you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're twisting everything.
No,
And
excuse me. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I just said my mind.
Did you just say that because I've looked into you and said that your behaviors are odd, that I'm a child predator? Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, because you're look, people with autism have social skill issues and error judgment and social judgment.
That does not make you a
okay?
child.
You're not listening to the full content of my videos.
You are going to shut the fuck up
Well, you don't.
right now.
I'm sorry, but I don't like how you're treating me. I'm going to go because I don't want.
Run
I'm not
away.
here to
Run
argue.
away, you
should
little
be.
fucktard.
You are coming onto my channel. The person with the playlist about children who talks about children, who wants
I
diapers on
feel
children
like you're
and has a fetish
sexually
for.
harassing me, okay? And I don't appreciate it.
I am what?
Hmm.
What the fuck just happened?
So Cow Wrangler, you saw how they reacted to White Bowser. If you guys have never seen that, look at our White Bowser videos.
Yeah.
Most of it is Cow Wrangler like destroying him. But they got kind of speechless. The mindset or the allegations that Andy was saying, because he acts like a child and because they're doing research on him, therefore they're a child predator, and him talking to Andy is like sexual harassment. Wow.
Yep. I hate with the burning passion of 1,000 million suns this idiot. I
mean, he is falling on his ass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have words, man. Like, that
Sorry if
pissed
I'm
me
quiet.
off.
I'm like literally in like shock sitting here going.
Yes.
What?
So that's what I have for Andy. Andy, I believe somebody said that he had autism. Because a doctor may have said it like, oh, maybe you have it, and he heard it as he had it.
Right.
Even from the start, people were saying, no, you don't. But then he went on research and started, do you know the number 23 scenario?
When you see it, you see it.
Yeah, so like if you're looking for the number 23, you'll find it everywhere. It's, if you look it the whole exercise is, if you are looking for something, you will find it. A lot of people that are religious will find religious things when they're looking for it, right? Like you look at your pancake, oh my God, Jesus, it looks like Jesus is my pancake, and the other person's gonna be like, dude, it's a pancake. Andy has this with autism when he's doing the research, and then when he got the pushback and he kind of backed in the corner, he's like, I'll just play up the things that I did research on that autism is. So I'm gonna act like I have to shit myself because I have sensory issues. That's a sensory issue, right? Oh, and because I had a testicle that didn't fall, so I had surgery. Oh, I don't know when I'm peeing. So he's trying to make this elaborate story without any medical like backing, and this is his story, his Andy Bible in his head for autism, and he will not break it. Although it's written in like fucking crayon and it's not right.
Yeah. Not because he's stupid, but because he's stupid. Not because he can't help but be stupid, because he is literally stupid.
And I have other videos where like Joe, his brother's like, you weren't like this last year. And Andy's like, oh, it's because you guys are abusing me. No, Andy, you were not like this last year. And it's just going over his head. And I want to give the benefit of the doubt, Andy, like something triggered it, and now he's like this. But I think it's literally this act, and he's so far gone on this, like, he has to be right and in control, that he will not break this act. But because, like, obviously he's acting, he like messes up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, thankfully he's not in that hospital anymore. He's probably home, horrifying his parents, and we'll just get more shit from Andy because he's definitely a pillar here. I don't want to
Yeah.
lose him.
Oh, I want to. I want him to get arrested and thrown under the jail, and then after that, you take him to the Grand Canyon and just kick him off the side. Just easily off the side. And nothing, he's not going to get hurt. He's just going to fall down the hill over and over and over and over and over again until he reaches the bottom, and then we just walk away. Just walk away.
So you want a Joe Dirt situation where you left at the Grand Canyon, but just one step further and kick him down it. The thing that's sad about me is, like, because I have empathy because, I'm a good person, I think. And watching the Andy Dish, like, deleted September 2017 video of him acting like that, like acting like a normal person that has something wrong with him, and trying to figure out, because, like, when you get older, you try to find your place. That's why a lot of people do, like, the 21andMe and like the ancestry, because they want to know where they fit. And he wanted to know where he fit, and he just went down the wrong fucking, like, road, and he just kept going down it. And, like, now he's pushing his car, and now he's too far back where he can't just act normal now.
No, but there's a point where it becomes your fault. There's a point
where it's his fault. It's his fault.
Yes, but I mean, I have no sympathy, none. Like, after this video, I am done with it. Like, there's no redeeming factor. If he turned around and started acting right from here on out, I would still want to cover him. I would want to watch his butt until, like, he falls off the face of the earth, because, like, messing with people like this and saying stuff like this to people, like, the whole nursing, like, that drove me, like, I was mad. I was really mad. I'm still really mad. But, like, messing with people's livelihoods and then calling people predators when like, it's a baseless claim just because you want to prove you're right. Like, that's drawing the line. That is 100% a degenerate move. And I truly believe that he knows what he's doing based off of what he says. Like, he has just enough stuff in line to where it's like, no, you know this stuff. You've looked this stuff up. You're manipulating Cow Wrangler into getting you on the show, and then you knew that they had autism, and you used that, and you manipulated.
I think he like threw the baseball of autism, and because Cow Wrangler wasn't prepared for it, they just answered correct, like, truthfully. But thankfully, Cow Wrangler has an audience where they know that they're not a bad person. They're doing the Lord's work and hunting down these predators and all that crap.
Right.
So Andy's claims are disavowed automatically, and it's so out of left field, it makes him look like an asshole.
Yes.
Like I said, if we had any, like, guests on here, Tony Black Dragon, totally, because he's our lol cow avenger, but totally would want Cow Wrangler, just because what they do is they look at lol cows like we do. They do it on a live basis, and their personality is kind of way different than ours. We're in our 30s, looking at lol cows as an entertainment thing, and also, like, showing that how weird they are.
I'm getting slightly pissed off.
Yeah. Well, we get pissed off all the time, but Cow Wrangler, it kind of seems like it's in their moral code that they're doing this, because I know when they got popular with the whole White Bowser thing, they were just a fan of Smokey MC.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So, like, out of that, they didn't have a thing. They kind of forced into making live shows, and now they have, like, their own fan base. So I don't know. So invitations there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Andy, come on the show. I'll be nice and talk to you.
Not fucking Andy. I don't want fucking Andy on here. What do I do? I do want Andy on here. I want Andy to call me an idiot like he did in that video.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole. Yeah. So 3 guests. Pony Black Dragon, when he's not with Music Biz Marty all this time.
Yeah.
Playing Cyrex. Cow Wrangler out of their spare time when they're streaming, or Andy because he's out of that sane asylum.
Come on, Andy.
You Mikey will do a better job of interviewing him, because I would go off the rails first thing, like, why you shit your diapers? And then he'll give me some bullshit thing, and then I'll just fly out these facts
Yeah.
and show him, like, hey, what about this? Well, I was memorizing the words, like how he said in our response. No, fuck you.
I can give it back to him. His little manipulative ass would
yeah,
bow before me.
Because little fat guys, you know, we're in our dad phases of like how we look. Mikey is one. So
I am
like
a dad.
So he has that, like, you know, time out type logic, where I would want to throw him off the Grand Canyon, and probably would.
In Minecraft.
Mikey, this has been Andy Ditch again, or Andrew Ditch, one of our favorite lolcows. And like, again, behind me, some fan art.
Yes, it's
Love this stuff.
awesome.
If you guys would want a shirt of this, let us know, because I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I like the microphones too.
Yeah, I like it. I like the realism, and then like the little flop of the banana.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, technically it'd be a weird banana because it's like one bear.
Yeah.
But,
it's like a two-headed bear. It's like a Fallout bear.
And it's great too, because like that video that I said, will Fallout be woke? And then everyone's like, oh, Fallout is woke. And then like that big discussion. I don't know.
All right, guys. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Banana Bear Show. Like, subscribe, share the video, all the good stuff to the video. Comment, let us know what you think of Andy, and critique anything that Andy had to say. Just go wild in the comments, please. I would love it. Also, we'd like to thank our producer, The Leaping Lemur. Be sure to go check out his channel.
If you would like to be a producer, all you
Yeah.
have to do is become a member, and give us money.
That is true.
And that technically makes you a producer.
Yeah.
And then we have to, by our code of conduct on here, say your fucking name that whole month after a video.
And we'll do it. And until the list gets like too long, and then we may move to credits while we're talking or something. But until the list gets too long, I don't know how too long it will be. So, I mean, if you want to, hop on the train now, because we will. I will every week, every video, if I can. Sometimes I forget. I've made a note, so hopefully I'll remember, but we'll see. And with that, I guess we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
This sexual harassment. Andy feels disgusted by you, Mikey.
Fuck you, Ann.
Andy Dick screaming his boo-filled cries. Cyrex covered in scabs with bedbugs lies. The Banana Bear Show! Subscribe and buy a t-shirt. Local coverage makes you laugh till it hurt. The Banana